there we go. Hi, me Lego Master 627, and welcome back to another update video. It is Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. And yes, it is actually legit that day at 9:39 p.m. And I still have not even filmed the back review. Yeah, I'm filming this before that. Because I'm probably going to forget about the update video later if I had to assume. Although I've been really good at it. Either way, let's head on to, my channel. Of course, because at this point, you all know that by now. Oh yeah, we still have not, done anything, and the back video would of course go up before this update video. You can clearly tell I'm recording that before this. Okay, cool. Anyway, here we have the look back at my Club Penguin Island party videos. You guys seem to love that one a lot already. How much does it have? It's alongside Fridays. I'm not surprised. It already has 2 likes. Alright, back reviews for the lanai floor is forming. Oh yeah, by the way, the lanai floor is completely done now. You probably would have saw that in the backyard video. That comes out right before this. Anyway, Kobe-Rin, Card-Jitsu Party, the return of Card-Jitsu. I was literally just on Rin playing a ton of Card-Jitsu matches. I mean, come on. You kind of can't blame me. The game is still way too much fun. It really is. You never know what can happen. It's always random, and that's why it's so much fun. You never know what to expect when playing a Card-Jitsu game. You never know what to expect. It's just that good. Anyway, lanai project updates for 320 and 321. That's for March 21st and 20th. And then Sunny Lock 225. Lanai project updates on the 19th. A look back at Zolzap 2 return video. Legos Island for the St. Patrick's Day 2022. I apologize, it's been a week now since the last Legos Island episode is released. The next one will be out on the 24th indeed. So that's, I'm just letting you know about that. Back reviews for St. Patrick's Day 2022. Update video? Okay, yeah, from 6 days ago. Okay, cool, we're done here. So, yeah. Alright. So, I forgot to kind of mention in the backyard video, why are they all, being filmed at night? Simple reason for that. The main reason why all these back reveals are always being filmed at nighttime is purposely because the main thing I showcase in them for the respective day doesn't normally get finished until pretty much dark. Pretty much, yes. Otherwise I would have to showcase them the day after at daytime, which I have done that for I think 2 of the updates of the project so far. But like I said, the lanai floor is officially done. Now, you would have already seen the back review for this, since it came out prior to this update video. But since I'm recording this before that, yeah, I basically can say anything about it. So either way, main reason it is, again, being filmed at night is because the main thing that goes down for that day, again, doesn't normally get finished until dark, which the lanai floor pretty much did not get finished until pretty much dark. And I forgot to film right after that happened. Like I said a few episodes back, we have people literally coming here every single day to help us with the project, which is good. Because we obviously can't do it all by ourselves. No. The lanai project takes a lot of work. Of course we have people coming over every single day to help us. Which is great. Because this is a gigantic project. This is a real big project. We're now officially, this is the 8th day of the project out of who knows how many weeks. But, yeah, progress is still definitely being made here, which is great. Obviously, we'll have another update on March 24th. Although, speaking of March 24th, that is the end of Operation Villains. Now, I will get into Operation Villains in a few seconds. I have something I want to talk about that for. But either way, yes, there will be another update for the project on March 24th, and maybe even on March 25th as well for the 900th episode, because, come on, they're every day. So, yeah. Now, with that being said, on the other hand, yes, 900th episode of Backyard Videos on Friday, March 25th, alongside the 5th anniversary of LEGO's Island. So yeah, I thought I'd obviously address all of that. And yes, both of those are still set to come out on their respective days. Now, I need to also purposely explain something about Operation Villains. Operation Villains, guys. You bet at this point I have almost entirely, completely forgot about it. The last week of it, to be exact. You really thought I forgot about the entire thing? No. Just pretty much the last week of it. But I do know what actually did happen to Zilla's Up 2. Apparently, what actually happened is in week 4, yes, week 3 was entirely skipped, and this is also the part where I basically address why there pretty much was no videos after the second phase video. Purposely a reason behind that. Let me explain Phase 4, however. So basically, Phase 4 on St. Patrick's Day, and yes, there was a St. Patrick's Day event. I will still showcase that on March 24th, right before taking it down. And oh boy, it's beautiful. But speaking of Phase 4 of Operation Villains, the last phase, here's the thing. Today, March 23rd, was meant to be the final battle of Operation Villains, where we, well, of course, me, and Rose Crystal, and Intricate Secretary, alongside the entire team of Team YouTubers, was meant to take down all 3 villain robots at once. You noticed that didn't happen. And speaking of all the other battles, those didn't happen either. The only ones that actually happened were the ones for Master Evil Oinkers and Evil Sheep Leader. Now then, purposely, it kind of just stopped after that point. There was pretty much nothing. The lab really was never updated besides St. Patrick's Day. Technically, it was updated right after St. Patrick's Day to include Phase 4, which in that case was the fact that, yeah, I think we've come to a clear realization. A clear, unfortunate loss. We actually lost Operation Villains. We actually lost. Yeah. They won! Master Evil Oinkers, Evil Sheep Leader, and Evil Clock. Yeah, basically they've won. Yeah, and I need to purposely explain why. So what happened was that in Phase 4 of Operation Villains, they basically took over the entire lab office and built a gigantic skyscraper using elements of the rest of the lab. Which is absolutely insane. So if we encounter them on March 24th, they're going to say that obviously it's too late, considering they're trying to reference that that is the day Operation Villains is set to end. Now, of course, the main reason we technically didn't get the battle done on this day, I also need to briefly explain, is over the past week, ever since March 15th, 2022, yes, ever since that very day, you guys have absolutely, and I mean literally absolutely, no freaking clue how busy my days here in real life have been ever since the Lanai renovation project has ever started. After it started on March 16th, it technically started, well, just the whole busy parts of the day, technically started all the way back on March 15th. Now, that day consisted of me clearing out the entire Lanai. Well, me and my dad and bros all had to clear out the entire Lanai on March 15th to start the project the next day after. After that, yeah, basically everything went nuts, and we've been doing a ton of projects related to this projects. So basically, my days have been jam-packed full of work stuff out in the front and backyard consistently because of the lanai renovation project currently ongoing. Which is probably why you also can see all those videos regarding the project for backyard videos. That can also purposely explain why. Now, because of this, because my days are so jam-packed because of this, you probably also have noticed that I've only been able to at least upload at least either 1 or even 2 videos per day. That's how busy my days have gotten ever since March 15th. And this is no joke. This is legit seriousness. And that's also explaining why, at this time, this video has come out pretty late. At least where I am in the world, of course. It is currently 9:50 p.m. at night. Yeah, that's a bit late, but not too late. No, that's not like as late as, say, like 10 or 11 p.m. at night. No. Purposely, yeah, my days in real life have become insanely busy because of this ongoing lanai project. Now, yeah, let's be honest. This kind of all started during the events of Operation Villains. Here's the thing. The project pretty much started out of completely nowhere. We had no clue when it was going to begin. And then a few days prior to March 16th, we heard that it was officially going to start on March 16th, which would mean on March 15th, we would have to clear out the entire lanai for them to start on the 16th. And we did that. And then again, that's where all the busy days started happening, even after that point. So unfortunately, I have had literally zero time to not go on to Legos Island or Zola's Up Tour free during this time. Which meant Operation Villains could not happen. Now, I was able to still get onto Zola's Up 2 and Legos Island on St. Patrick's Day. That was the last time I accessed those worlds. Okay, Legos Island on March 20th, but that was early in the morning prior to church. I wasn't busy then. But ever since, yeah, I've not been able to really access those worlds since because of how busy my days have gotten. Now, granted, these busy days are for a good reason. We are getting a much better lanai out of all of this. A much better walkway to the front of the house. And the village area is getting a little redesign. We basically have 3 projects going on all at the same time. You can see why my days have been becoming a lot more busier. We have 3 projects ongoing in real life right now, which can explain why I upload less. Secondly, why I've not been able to access said Legos Island and Zola's Up Tour free for nearly the past week. And that's insane. So I've basically had no time. And because of this, that has pretty much made me drift away from the lab for over a week. Which is not good when something like Operation Villains was still ongoing during all of this. Which, oh, that's where we get to the point where Evil Sheet Leader, Master Evil, and Christian Evil Cluck have actually won. Since I've been away from the lab since St. Patrick's Day, they've been able to take advantage of all of us being away. And officially rule the lab. It's all because I went away from the lab. Yep, I purposely went away from Zola's Up 2 just because of all this chaotic stuff that's been going on in real life. And Legos Island as well. I'm very surprised Legos Island did not get taken over. You know, speaking of Legos Island, I do have another reason as to why I didn't go in. But this is not as much of a reason. But I still have to get this taken care of alongside with Rose Crystals. That will be done on March 24th. I only discovered that on March 21st. Hence why there was no Creations World episode that day. But that was 2 days back as of recording this video. I could have seriously have done that by now. Remember how I said my days in real life have been extremely busy? I have not been able to actually have the time to do this because of how busy my days in real life have been over the past week. Thankfully, I think finally on March 24th I might actually have a day where I don't actually do anything. Although I'm probably going to say that right now and it's probably not going to be true. So hopefully on March 24th, if I finally have some free time, I can actually get this over with. We can go back to those 2 worlds. And, well, what are we gonna do? Evil Sheet Leader, Master Evil Winkers, and Evil Cluck have pretty much taken over the entire lab of Zoazep 2 at this point. What are we gonna do? They've pretty much won. This is the first time they've actually won something. What are we gonna do? I mean, yes, we could resort back to Zoazep 3 temporarily until we find a way to hopefully get them out of there. But that's a lot to take in. Here's the thing. We kind of don't have a choice anymore. We kind of really can't do anything. We might need to go back to Zoazep 3 temporarily until we can find a way that we could eventually hopefully get them all out of there. I just gotta figure out, what are we gonna do? What are we going to do? That's a lot to think about. I know. This is the first time Evil Sheet Leader has actually won something. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. That's actually a legit fact. Evil Sheet Leader has actually won something. Impressive. But that's going to be the only time he does. I can't believe in nearly the 7-year history that Evil Sheet Leader has been our lab enemy, he actually won something. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. They actually won! That's nuts! They actually won something. This is insane. We might actually have to go back to Zoazep 3 temporarily until we can find a good way to get him out of there. Once we can get Evil Sheet Leader, Master Evil Winkers, and Evil Cluck out of Zoazep 2, we'll resume things there. But until we find a way, we might have to go back to ZL3 temporarily. The problem is, we kind of can't do anything else to get them out of there before March 24th, as that's the day Operation Villains comes to a close. And that was a set rule. Operation Villains must end on March 24th. That was a set rule from the beginning of the event. We had until March 24th to stop them. It's about to be March 24th. And yeah, we're pretty much too late at this point. I'm pretty sure we're going to encounter them at ZL2 on March 24th, but they're going to obviously say it's too late and show them what they actually did. Which meant we pretty much lost all hope. This is insane. This is something I did not think would ever happen. No, this is an alternate storyline now. The entire storyline of Operation Villains has been completely reversed now. Here's the thing, the original storyline, intentionally, we saw their original plans right before the event began, where they were going to obviously, Master Evil Winkers was going to cover the whole lab in banners. That made sense. Then Evil Sheet Leader flooded it with lava. Then Evil Cluck was originally going to send us into the past. That didn't happen. Because also that same week that happened was also insanely busy as well. Basically, since at least March 10th, have pretty much all been insanely busy days. So that pretty much loses all hope. Unless you guys can think of something, we might have to resort back to ZL3 temporarily until we find a way to get them out of there. I just need to think about this. What is a good possible way to get them out of there? We're going to have to figure it out. Maybe somewhere in Zoazep 3 we can find something that could potentially, hopefully, get them out of there. Because we can't let Evil Sheet Leader, Evil Cloak, and Master Evil Winkers take over ZL2. Well, they've already pretty much done that at this point. We can't let them rule the lab forever. Now, eventually we're going to get it back. But for now, we've lost. We can't do anything. So at this point, I generally don't know where to go from here. If I had to predict what's probably going to happen, what's going to happen is if we go into CL2, they're going to greet us saying that they've pretty much won. And then pretty much send us to ZL3, where we have no way of getting back to ZL2. This is a life changer right here. This is really something to take in. Oh God. Dang. I did not think Operation Villains could go down that far. It could really go down that deep. That's insane. The event started 4 weeks back on February 24th. And while we pretty much had a good advantage at that time, things pretty much fell downhill after pretty much the second phase. After phase 2 video came out, everything went downhill. So, yeah, at that point, we have to do something. I can agree that we can accept our loss. I will agree we can accept our loss against the 3 villains. We can accept our loss. I can accept that we lost this time, but we'll never let it happen again. And this is definitely something that will change the lab's history forever. Oh boy. Getting out of all of that, I thought I'd just address all of that. I wanted to let you know pretty much how Operation Villains has now officially came to a close. What was actually meant to happen was that we would take down all 3 villain robots on March 23rd, which is the day this video is being filmed on. And what would have happened is after that, they would have obviously gotten all destroyed and blown up again, because why not? And then the day after, on March 24th, we would have gotten the Redstone Tours back and officially secure peace back to the lab with a one-day celebration to celebrate the end of this amazing, incredible, and really real stressful event. One of the most hardcore events. This is probably even bigger than Lab of Doom. Think about that. This is probably even bigger than Lab of Doom. It goes much more beyond Lab of Doom. Because unlike Lab of Doom, there's actually official boss battles. That isn't just Evil Sheet Leader at the end. This was way more than Lab of Doom. Except it wasn't, because of all the lackfulness that occurred during the second half. And then literally the day after, on March 25th, the whole lab would have gone back to normal for like 6 days until March 31st, with April Fool's Day construction beginning the next day on March 25th. That is what was meant to happen. Now it's been completely turned around and pretty much changed entirely. I really did not think something like this was going to happen. I really can't think about how the heck this all happened. Wow. That's insane. Yeah. I'm just thinking about this. I am still taking all that in. That's why I go silent for a few seconds there. Dang. I'm just really thinking back. What the heck? Yeah, it's really hard to think back at what we just did over the last month. Oh god, things did not go as planned. Our team plan. Our team plan was to obviously take them all down. And we only took down 2 of them. We didn't take down Evil Cluck. Except they both escaped. They all escaped. So intentionally, we didn't actually take them all down. So, in that case, I'll leave it at that. Comment down below what we should do. Of course, the plan now is to go back to ZL3 and try and find a way to get them all out of there. Evil Sheik Leader, Evil Cluck, and Master Evil Oinkers. We're now going to have to find a way to get them out of there before, well, it's already too late. We need to just find a way to get them out of there. So if you have an idea in the comments down below of what we should do, please feel free to let me know. Because, oh boy, I did not think like something like this was going to happen. This is just mind-blowing that this all happened at a time where I did not think my schedule in real life was going to get busy as heck. But it did. Anyway. Leaving it off with that, I thought I'd just address all of that. So with that being said, so yes, we do indeed have, again, the 5th anniversary of LEGO's Island on March 25th. And this is the last thing I'm going to address. Like I said, that party will consist of some runes from past events returning, alongside some really cool, hold on, actually, I have it on my phone. I can actually read this to you via an actual description. Alright. Okay, cool. So, I do actually have a description of this event on my phone, respectively. And you guys are seriously in luck. This is the last thing I'm addressing. So, yes, specifically, yes, March 25th, 2022 is 5 years of LEGO's Island. From March 25th through April 1st, the island will be centered at nighttime for the celebration and will have a theme park-like theme with the fair games, tons of roller coasters, one past room, and item from each LEGO's Island event in the past 5 years. And that's basically it. We're going crazy this year. It's 5 years. Can you blame me? Yeah, we're going crazy this year. This is going to be the biggest anniversary party of all time. Which is why I'm starting it the day early on March 24th. Whoa. Not the actual event. Just making it in general. Just creating the event will take over a day to do. Now, that's considering my day in real life is not as busy. Oh, dear God. Let's hope tomorrow and Friday are not as busy. Because it's going to take me forever to make that anniversary event. Now, as for the 900th episode party of back reviews, yeah, those don't actually take long. Most of them. Yeah, because sometimes, some of them do take long, but something that is 900 episodes, we didn't even have an event for the last milestone, because it all took place at the ranch, which was honestly one of the perfect ways to end it. Anyway. With all that being said, now that I have addressed pretty much everything in this update video, I want to let you know, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and, before I go, I want to do one more thing. I want to boot up Creativerse for you guys, just because I want to go back in for a few seconds before ending the video. Because I know I haven't played this game in, forever now. And I just wanted to just let you guys know real quick right before ending this video. So, yeah, with that being said, I am here to let you know Creativerse is officially back on Saturday, March 26th. And yes, I do know we did just get the love potion. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, this game is back on my channel on March 26th. Sorority Stories is also back. And I mean for real this time. If I booted up this game now, you can clearly tell I'm back into it. I haven't booted this game up in like over a month to even 2 months. I apologize, guys. But we're back, and I promise things will be a lot more consistent with the Creativerse series. I thought I'd let you know real quick right before ending this video. With that being said, guys, thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next update video on Wednesday, March 30th. Goodbye, guys.